Joined by Steve Bernard, outgoing team manager, 13 years, 2 months in charge. So 1998 to the present day, 2011. We're going to ask you for your all-time, in those 13 years, 2 months, your all-time test team.
Yeah, tough question. Actually, I was lucky here. I got a bit of advance notice because off the top of my head it would have been very difficult to do. But as an old selector, and I was an Australian selector for 5 years, I was one of a group of 5 who did that job. And what I can tell you is this. A very wise man told me, our chairman of selectors, there's not 5 selectors, there's actually 20 million. And those 20 million have generally got a different opinion to you. So it doesn't matter who you pick, you're going to be wrong. So I've listed my test side here, and I'm going to go through them in a second. But another wise man also said to me that opinions are like backsides. Everyone's got one. So at the end of the day, I don't really care what anyone thinks who's watching it, because I'm not entering into discussion on this. This is my team. I don't care less about your team. Don't ring me, don't write to me, I'm not interested. I'll start. Thank you very much. This is contentious. I actually showed this side to our coach before we went out, and he's told me I'm a shocking selector. So there, 1 down, 20 million to go. However, I've got Hayden and Slater as my opening batsmen, and I think it's pretty hard to go past them. The man who would probably get a look in there would be Justin Langer. And I had to make a decision between Justin and Michael Slater, but for the style Michael played, the dashing, the daring do, I thought he deserved his spot, so he's in there. Number 3, for my mind, equal the best player we've had since I've been watching Test cricket, and from about 1963 on, I've seen a lot of Test cricket, a lot of live cricket, obviously, over the last 13 years, and prior to that 5 years as a selector. So I'll give him a number 3 spot to Ricky Ponting, sensational player. He's not included in this, Greg Chappell, but he's the other guy I would have rated probably equally with Ricky. They're in the grand finals, the best 2 batters I've seen in my time from Australia. I'll move along. Mark Wall. I just love watching Mark. Fantastic player to watch. Did great things. He's also a superb fieldsman like Ricky. These guys are all pretty good at everything, but Mark was sensational. And our captain at number 5, Steve Waugh. And Steve's record's very good. It's a difficult choice here because I've got Ricky in the team and I've got Steve. And actually, I didn't really want to pick a captain for this because I thought it was a bit unfair to make a decision. I think they're both equally good. So maybe I'll make them joint captains just to save any grief from anyone telling me I've got it wrong again. I'm moving along. Number 6, Michael Hussey. The great finisher. Consistent. One stage is averaging 70 in Test cricket for a long time. Still well in the 50s. A great man in a crisis. Good head. I love the man. He's my number 6. Hard to go past number 7. The Sheik of Tweak, Shane Warne. I know I won't get an argument there, except maybe from Stewie McGill, but he's in my honourable mentions. Let's go down. No, I've forgotten number 7. Shane's number 8. My fault, I can't read properly. Number 7, of course, is another given, Adam Gilchrist. For my mind, Australia's greatest all-rounder of all time. Again, I'm not going to fight the case with anyone who believes different. It doesn't matter. I don't care what you think. He's my greatest all-rounder. Got Warney, and we go on. We've got 3 fast bowlers. My time, I think they picked themselves. I've got Brett Lee, Gillespie, McGrath. Fantastic. One got 267 wickets, one's 313 or 310, and the other 500 million. I don't know what McGrath got, 540. Bottom line is that is an unbelievable bowling trio. And I picked the 12th man, just of course I should. I put Justin Langer in. Tim Nielsen, our coach, said bad choice. He's got a licorice arm, can't throw the ball, but because of everything else he could do, I put him in there. Now, I know I've missed a few good players out, so honourable mentions to Mitchell Johnson, Michael Clarke, Damien Martin, Stuart McGill, Mark Taylor, Ian Healy. All fantastic players, all very close to getting into great all-time sides for Australia. They're all that good, so never easy to pick a side like this. It is an opinion, as I said. This side I'm backing against basically the other side is put up any other time. So that's my test side for the last 13 years. I gather very soon Philip's going to ask me about my best one-day side, and I'll do that as well. So thanks very much for that.